Hi, I'm Chris from the UK Gaming Media Network. I'm here with Peter from CGE, and we're going to just talk about a little bit about the future of CGE as a company and where we're going with your games.
Okay, hello.
Hello. I see you have an iPad on the table.
Yeah, of course. But our main focus still be board games.
Fantastic.
We love board games.
We love your board games.
Yeah, that's great actually. And we are quite fortunate that there are so many people we have same taste for board games as we do.
Yeah.
So what we publish is good board games we love.
Cool.
So and we will do this for the future, definitely. Another games from Vláďa Chvátil but also other designers.
Yeah.
Like last year Tolkien was really successful for us. But this year we will also publish some of our board games on the iPads.
Okay.
Right now, Galaxy Tracker and one other game, they are in development.
Right.
And later, when they will be done, they will be published.
Cool.
It's pretty easy. I already have here working prototype of the game,
cool.
So I can show you. It's very easy. You can start with it, and basically what you will do, that you will build your ship like in a real Galaxy Tracker, but just on the iPad.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm building something really terrible, but it doesn't mean it doesn't matter that much. And there are also some opponents who build their own ship and so on. So, and there will be, of course, single player, multiplayer, a lot of things in it.
Fantastic.
Available. Yeah.
Cool. And so that's only coming for iOS though, not.
Actually, we are developing it multi-platform already from the very beginning. But at the beginning we have to focus on one platform. In a way, in marketing, there are some specific stuff you need to do to be able to publish it on the App Store for the iOS. And so at first it will be released on the iPad. And later on after it will be on the iPad working and everything going well, we will focus to bring it also on the Android and possibly on other platforms.
Fantastic.
Because it's done in a multi-platform way that it can be run even on very obscure platforms, so it will be no problem in that. Yeah.
It's good to see a company embracing new technology and new ways of accessing their gaming public and new ways of connecting with their players.
Actually, we were thinking about this from the very beginning when we saw iPad for the first time. Actually, at that moment when the first iPad came, I really disliked Apple at all, because I'm a programmer and I was computer journalist also, and at that moment I was just PC guy. But iPad really changed my view, fortunately, we were in the US at the gathering of friends held by Alan Moon, and it was at the same week when Apple started selling the first iPad. Cool. And many people at the gathering bought iPads, and when I saw it, I said, I need to have this. So I bought it also. And from the very beginning, we were thinking, okay, we should do something for this platform. And we were thinking about going with some other companies which are focusing on publishing board games on the iPads, board games from other companies. And we were in talk with some of them, but we decided that we want to make it by ourselves. Because we found that there are too many board games which are not done well on the iPad currently, and we definitely don't want to go this path, and we want to have direct influence on what will be on the iPad. And so because we have also experience with programming, I'm formerly programmer, Vláďa Chvátil is actually before he's starting doing board games for his living, he were doing video game design, so he also knows the market and things around it. So we decided, okay, we will focus on this by ourselves.
Yeah.
So, and we are not afraid to do even some changes in game when we are implementing it on the iPad, if the platform requires it.
Yeah, no, not all board game mechanics are going to work in an iPad version. I mean, Galaxy Trucker has a simultaneous mechanic, which is difficult to simulate if you're doing pass and play or you know.
It will be there, but it will be there also possibility to play pass and play in Galaxy, which is not available at least on the board when you play a real board game, but it will be on the iPad. Yeah.
And obviously the system allows you to take advantage of the things that the computer can bring to you, you know, that you wouldn't necessarily be able to do easily with a board game.
Yeah, of course. Something like special cards for one mission in the Galaxy Tracker or things like that. Yeah, that would be possible.
So, so we've got Galaxy Trucker on the iPad. Paul's already spoken to us about 4 new expansions and a new game from Vlada coming out. Is there anything else you want to tell us about, or are we done? Anything else that you want to tell us about coming out from CGE?
We have projects for the future, of course, but I cannot say anything besides these 5 new things we will release this year.
And Galaxy Trucker is going to land on the iPad when?
This year.
This year. This year.
It will be definitely this year. I don't want to say exactly when, because our priority is quality. So we focus to have all features we want, because we don't have just non-functional game, or we definitely aim to have a great game on the iPad, and if it takes 1 or 2 months longer, so we will do it.
Cool. Well, it sounds fantastic to me. And if that's everything,
I have one more thing here. I have this small cube.
Yes.
It's actually not our product.
Right.
It's product from other Czech guys. I know them from some other stuff, but they did this cube. They call it Futuro Cube.
Right.
Right now they have agreement with Rubik's that it will be called Rubik's Futuro Cube. And this is quite interesting because it's basically it has a lot of lights and shining, and it has a lot of different programs in it. And for example, I can show you one of them, which is really interesting. I can take this. Please take this. I will tap on it, and this is called Roadrunner.
Yeah.
And this is the head, the white spot. And once you tap on it, it will run. And your goal is to rotate the cube in a way that the head will be still on the top.
Okay.
So, but it will be fast. And now you have rotate fast. You need to be fast. Yeah. So, and there are a lot of different programs, different games in it, like this one. Some of them are dexterity games. Other games are focused on logical thinking, like Rubik's Cube, because it allows a lot of different things to do. Also, it is a great toy, for example, for my 4-year-old child, because my son really, and now it tells you the score. I think you have 63.
Wow, fantastic.
Yeah.
Is that a good score?
For the first game, it's okay. Yeah. And there are a lot of different games. For example, my son really likes very easy thing, which doesn't do anything much. It's just glowing differently
it's
and
just
playing
pretty.
some song. But there are a lot of different things, and we really like it. But the problem with this product is that these guys who created this cube, they are not game designers. They are purely technicians. So they put there a lot of interesting stuff. But we found, and when we found it, it should include more games, more and because we are focusing on games, we agreed together that we will design some games for them to make it really interesting.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So, and this is what we will have also in SN, and for example in it we will have some even some things for our games.
Cool.
Like for Space Alert, we will have here generator of the missions.
Right.
So in Space Alert there are some sound which tells you what happens when during your flight. So it can be done using this.
Cool.
It will be glowing and telling you what's happening and so on.
That's fantastic. It's a really cool piece of kit. Cool. Well, thanks for coming along. I've been Chris Bowler for the UK Gaming Media Network. This has been Peter from Czech Edition Game. No, Czech Games. Yeah. With the CGE.
Yeah.
And we've had a great time, and we'll see you all next year. Fantastic.
Okay. Thank you.